What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the channel. To my members, welcome back. And to my new members on the channel, welcome to not just any Star Wars channel, but to the Eternal Sith channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Obi-Wan and Yoda and how their request for an apprentice for Anakin made the struggles possibly a lot harder. Now, we know that his issues weren't a secret. In Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, the Jedi Council were weary of training him at all because of the fear they sensed in him. Now, the only reason he was accepted was because of Qui-Gon Jinn's stubbornness. Throughout the prequels, it is made clear that Anakin's anger issues are far more in check. For example, in Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, Anakin behaves aggressively when trying to get the challenging assassin to tell them who she is. Further, many Star Wars books in both canon and legend show that Anakin's impatience and anger were issues throughout his training. Now, after Anakin agrees to take Ahsoka on as his Padawan, Obi-Wan and Yoda have a private conversation. They agree that Anakin is ready to train a Padawan, but perhaps not ready to let one go. This shows they recognize Anakin's attachments tied up with his anger and anxiety as an issue. The subtext is they hope Ahsoka will strengthen Anakin out by mellowing him and allowing him to learn to be a better Jedi through teaching. They hope that Ahsoka will teach Anakin to let go of attachments, but they also see it as a potentially risky gamble. Not only that, but Anakin is not wrong when he says he doesn't think it's a good idea to bring a Padawan into the Clone Wars. Jedi or not, bringing children into war causes trauma. This is explored more in Ahsoka when an adult Ahsoka grapples with her role in the Clone Wars. By forcing Ahsoka on Anakin while he is in the middle of fighting a war, the Jedi are disregarding Ahsoka's mental and physical well-being in favor of making her a teaching tool for Anakin. Now, while Ahsoka and Anakin ended up having a good relationship, it wasn't right for Obi-Wan and the Council to disregard his feelings and force him to take on a Padawan. It created yet another attachment for Anakin that ultimately led to his fall to the dark side. In the end, even though he cared for Ahsoka and loved being her master, it was one more reason for him to distrust the Jedi Order. By giving him a Padawan without his consent and without telling Ahsoka that Anakin didn't want her, Obi-Wan and Yoda and the entire council made it abundantly clear that they didn't care how Anakin really felt. It was manipulative for Obi-Wan to introduce himself to Ahsoka as her new master when he knew she was there for Anakin. This exposes a greater problem within the Jedi Order itself. The Jedi lie to and manipulate their members if they believe that it will serve their purposes. Obi-Wan also does this in Star Wars' The Clone Wars TV show when he asks the Council not to tell Anakin they are faking his death because he believes it would be more believable if Anakin had a genuine reaction. Once again, Obi-Wan and the Council, who approved the plan, show they have no regard for Anakin's mental health. The Jedi's strict policies against the attachments and strong emotions are what make this kind of behavior possible. Because they do not allow natural, healthy emotions and attachments, it makes sense that they would not consider their impact on a person. They don't consider their members' mental health because they have no real concept of it. This is one of the biggest flaws that led to the Jedi Order's downfall, with this decision in the Clone Wars movie being a perfect example of it. And I think that if there's anything that we have learned with the Jedi Order is that it itself was corrupt. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I really do appreciate you guys always tuning in and commenting down below and giving the video a thumbs up. Also subscribing to the channel and hit that notification bell so that way you're always in the know on everything on this channel, as I'll have another video tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys in the comment section.